Middle School. This is the 4th edition of RKT News. I'm your anchor, Michaela Schonifer.
And I'm co-anchor, Mason Vietti.
On this edition of RKT News, retirees and leaving,
Circus of the Kids,
and elections.
Awesome!
Man, it's been a circus around here.
Now to Mason and Michaela with retirees and leaving.
Sup, my peeps, I'm Mason Vietti, and this is A Minute with Mason.
Wrong story.
Oh yeah, okay. This year is the last for some teachers of RMS, including Miss Reamer, Miss Peterson, and Mr. Miner, and Mr. Turner, and Mr. Frizzell.
All the good teachers are leaving!
Hey!
Roll clip.
So how long have you worked here?
I believe this is my 23rd year.
Okay. And a life lesson that you learned from being a principal?
To be kind and patient.
Okay. And one thing that you're going to miss?
Well, I'm going to miss all of the kids and all of the teachers.
Okay. And what are you doing once you leave Royster?
I'm leaving to become a superintendent at the Southeast School District, which is over near Pittsburgh.
Okay. And how do you feel about your fellow Miss Reamer leaving too, and everybody retiring?
Well, it always gets emotional because you work with these people day in and day out for many years, in some cases. So I wish them all the very best, and they'll be missed by a lot of people.
Okay, and that'd be it. How long have you worked here?
9 years.
What's one thing that you enjoy about counseling?
No 2 days are the same.
Okay, and something that you've learned about your personal life, from counseling?
I have more patience than I thought I had.
And will you miss your frogs?
They're going with me.
Well, I mean, are you gonna miss them in their layout here?
No, I'll have more room in my retirement house. I'll just have a whole wall. Right now, I have a whole box I can't even get out because I don't have space for them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I have about 200 on display, but there's another 100 probably in that box, so I probably have over 300.
That's awesome.
Okay, and then what are you going to do after, all this is done? You're going to be retiring and leaving.
Well, I've bought a house in Wichita, so I'll be moving there probably this summer, and I'm going to do some traveling. Next January, I've already booked a trip to Tahiti.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to fly over there and then take a cruise of the 7 islands in the French Polynesian Islands. And so while you guys are shivering in the cold here, I'll be sunning on the beach.
Okay.
But then I'm going to do some volunteer work, probably either a senior center, like delivering meals to shut-ins, or I'd like to work for Project Literacy. And hopefully the Public Library in Wichita has a Project Literacy program where you teach other people to read. It's something I've always wanted to do.
Okay, and then what are you going to miss most about Royster?
Oh, the family. It's all about the family, and of course you guys come and go, but it doesn't matter if you guys are 14 or 40. In my mind, you guys are always 14, so I will always remember you guys as middle school kids.
Okay. And thank you.
Sure.
What's your favorite thing about teaching?
My favorite thing about teaching is the kids. That's the reason every teacher goes into the profession, is because of the kids. And we want to see them do the best and shine, and we want them to come back and say hey to us also.
Okay. Where did you attend college to be a PE teacher?
I attended Pittsburgh State. In 1976, I graduated with a bachelor's in science education, and then in 1990, I got my master's in physical education at the same school.
When did you start teaching?
My first year of teaching was 1976.
How has PE changed you?
Physical education has changed me in the fact that I know how important it is to kids and young people, and I know that physical activity throughout people's lives makes their lives more fulfilling, and they can do more things. Not only do they live longer, but also their quality of life goes up when you have physical activity in your life.
Okay, how long have you worked here?
I have been in here in Royster. I've been at Royster for 39 years. This is ending my 39th year.
What are some of your favorite memories?
Gosh, the kids. I just remember certain things about different kids throughout the years. I don't have any favorites, but I have a lot of good memories of Royster and Royster students, and I cherish all of them.
And last, how has your PE changed since you started?
Physical education has changed a lot over the years. Now it's more health related. We're more concerned about obesity, heart disease, chronic illnesses such as diabetes and things like that. So we're really concerned with the way that the health trends in America have gone recently. America is experiencing more sedentary lifestyle. People are setting more than they used to, and that's kind of alarming. That plus all the fast foods in America too now. It's too easy to eat for pretty cheap, but a lot of times those foods aren't good for you. So PE is trying to combat that with good habits about eating, educating about how to eat, and also how to move more too.
Okay, thank you.
Free time.
I'm not sure how much free time I'll have, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. Got a few things in mind, but one of the things that I do hope to do is visit my son in Vietnam. And if I go to Vietnam, I want to be able to go. I'm looking forward to that because I want to be able to go for like a month. And so with not having to have commitments back here in school, I could do that and go. Because if I'm going to go that far, travel 6,000 miles, by golly, we're going to make it worth it.
About middle schoolers.
I will miss their senses of humor, and I will miss their smiles. And they always make me feel loved. And I will quit there because I'll cry.
Over to Maria for elections.
Student council elections have begun. There are many people running, and we hope you choose your vote wisely. Here are the candidates asking for your vote.
Running for historian, vote for me. Running for historian, vote for me, thank you. I'm running for historian, vote for me. Vote me for secretary. I'm Liza Ndoyo, and I'm running for secretary. Vote for me. I'm running for treasurer. Vote for me. Vote Sophie for treasurer. I'm running for vice president. Vote for me.
Vote for student council and vote for me.
Vote Maria for vice president.
I'm running for vice president. Please vote for me.
Don't be silly. Vote for Jilly for president.
You can go.
Vote Elena for president. We can make school cool.
Now over to Sophie and Michaela with sports.
Action.
Hey guys, it's Michaela.
And I'm Sophie, and this is sports.
4.
I guess we'll start with golf. Shout out to Cole Wheeler for getting first in every tournament, and also for shooting a 2 under a KD.
The track team has had a great season. The whole team got first at their meet in Independence. They have also broken many records.
Luck to track and golf teams for having great seasons. More on this next time.
You just said football. Sorry to say it, guys, but it's Mason's turn.
Avengers Assemble today on Minute with Mason. Oh, my spider senses are tingling. I had a question to ask. What was it? Oh yeah! What superpower do you want?
Telekinesis. Indestructible.
Invisible.
Fly.
I want to fly.
Teleportation or invisibility.
To fly.
To multiply myself.
My favorite superpower. It's a good question. A lot of people would say strength, but you know, I'm pretty strong. I don't think that's what I need. I would say maybe invulnerability, but again, it kind of goes back to my strength. I don't. I mean, it's something I feel like I already have. So something that I would like, maybe flight. I mean, I can jump pretty high, but flying's a stretch. So if I could fly, that'd be my favorite superpower.
If I could have one superpower, I believe I'd want the power to do anything at will. So that would pretty much cover all superpowers. And it would even cover things like if I wanted to take Applegate's superpowers away, I could. And then he'd never fight again. And we know he doesn't have super strength because, I mean, have you seen the guy? Yeah, not that much. Not impressive. So, I don't know, I'm thinking the power of anything at will because that'd be almost like a genie, but I wouldn't have to be a slave of anybody. So, that would be my superpower.
Don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you can get RKT news as soon as they come out.